FATED. SakuAtsu one-shot. This one-shot is inspired by my parents' love story. So shout out to them. I know they are watching, ha ha ha. Enjoy, hugs and kisses. With love, Rooster Simp. This alternate universe one-shot is dated at a time where technology is still not that rampant. The main form of communication for people was writing letters. Sakusa is a fine young man. He is currently a college student. Girls would swoon over him. He always had it easy with them if he likes one. On the other hand, Miyaatsumo was a regular college student. He is just a simple one who cares seriously about his studies. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have his fair share of love interest. He had one. He was in a relationship with someone for several years. But then their relationship got a bit blurry when that person moved away. There were no closure or anything. It just was gone without a trace. It was the first day of school for college now. The line on the registrar's office was just unbelievably long, but they had we endure it since they had no other choice. Miyaatsumo was currently with his twin, but the latter asked him to take a hold of their place in the line because he wants to go to the restroom. Sakusa on the other hand was at the other side of the line. He was an acquaintance of Osamu. So when he saw Miya with his side profile, he mistakenly thought it was Osamu. Miya? Yes? You're Miya, right? Yes, I'm a Miya. What about it? Miya Osamu? Me? What? No, I'm Miyaatsumo. You surely just mistaken me for my twin. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did not know Osamu had a twin. It's okay. It happens all the time even though we already have different colored hairs. Haha, yeah, you still look really similar. Even though I'm much more gorgeous, you'll still say we look similar? Ha ha ha, no, it's just that I haven't seen Osamu for a while, so I've mistaken you as him. Yeah, ha ha ha. Just wait for him here. He went to the restroom and he'll be back in a moment. Haha, okay, thank you. I'm sorry again. No worries. Atsumu smiled and just looked down on the files he's carrying after that conversation with Kiyumi while he on. The latter just smiled as well and awkwardly looked at the ceiling with his hand inside his pockets. He's so cute and funny. Why didn't Osamu tell me he has this handsome of a friend? I'm gonna kill him. After that encounter, Osamu finished what he did at the restroom and he saw Atsumu, which the latter gave him a bonk in the hand before pointing at Kiyumi. What did I do? We'll talk later, but someone's looking for you. Miya? It's been a long time. Sakusa? It really has been. How are you? I'm good, and I see you're doing well too. I am. Guys? Osamu? We're next in the line. Could you maybe finish the talk later? Hehe. Oh. Ha ha ha, sure. Are you free later at lunch? We could talk more. Oh no, I have somewhere to be. But the offer goes for my twin as well, right? He can vouch for me 'cause we've just been together all the time, ha 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 ha. What? Of course? So Atsumu, it's a deal, okay? See you at lunch? What? Yes, he'll see you. Sakusa just nodded and he smiled before walking away as his name was already called by the registrar. Atsumu on the other hand was confused and he gave Osamu another bonk in the head again. What the hell did you do? What? I know what that first bonk in my head meant. You find him handsome, so I gave you your shot. Don't mess it. Ha 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 ha. Fast forward. It's now lunchtime and Atsumu was anxiously sitting on their room while thinking about it. Kiyumi on the other hand was scratching his head. Why did I say we'll go and have lunch again? I didn't even get to ask what building he was in. I guess I have to look for him in these classrooms one by one. Kiyumi was seriously scolding himself for his negligence. He couldn't understand why he was so keen on finding this Atsumu guy when most times, girls would be the one to find him. But he couldn't stop his feet. He seriously walked around each building until he walked and saw Atsumu. Atsumu? Sakusa. Sakusa ran towards him. No, don't call me Sakusa, call me Kiyumi instead. Kiyumi? Okay. Let's go grab some lunch? Sure. And so the two of them walked to get some lunch. And while they were walking they were laughing together and they enjoyed their time with each other. It was a very fun-filled lunch that they both can't explain. And due to the happiness they felt with each other, their supposed to be lunch extended to Sakusa walking Atsumu home. Today was fun, right? It sure was. Want to grab another lunch together tomorrow? That would be awesome. Okay, cool. See you tomorrow, Atsumu. See you tomorrow, Omi. And so them going out together at school every day did not just continue until the next day. The two of them became very close. They would now always go grab lunch together, either just the two of them or with Osamu. Kiyumi also does still walk Atsumu home every day. After class. I think I might be falling for him. I don't know how, it's just that he's so different from all the other ones I've been with. I need to let him know. That was just another random day at school. Or it's not. Kiyumi and Atsumu were just taking their usual lunch at their usual place, but the only difference today was that Kiyumi was about to confess his feelings for Atsumu. Sumu? Yes. Omi? I like you. Huh? I said I like you. You? Like me? As a friend, right? No, I like you. Not as a friend but as you. Would you give me a chance to prove this? Omi. I like you too. You do? Of course I do. And I'm so happy I got to hear that from you as well. Kiyumi was also really happy about what he heard, so he leaned in to give his Atsumu a hug. Atsumu returned the hug and tightened it. And so several weeks has passed. It's been quite a while since Atsumu and Kiyumi's relationship went on to the next level. They were just happy. Their relationship was just filled with happiness and they rarely argue. However, things changed when something unexpected happened. They were just lounging at the twins' house that day. And while they were at it, Atsumu told Kiyumi he had to go to the restroom first, and the latter just sighed. However, while waiting for Atsumu to finish, someone rang the doorbell. Osamu? Someone's at the door? Can you get it please? I'm still cooking. Okay. SakuAtsu immediately got up and went on to check who was outside. When he opened the door, he saw the mailman. Letter delivery for Mia Atsumu. Oh, thank you. The mailman just nodded and went off. SakuAtsu looked at the piece of envelope in his hand. He looked confused when it was colored pink and designed as somewhat like a love letter, and the letterhead outside the envelope stated a name that he did not know. He wasn't able to contain his curiosity, so he opened it without a second thought. What? His hands were shaking as he was reading the letter that Atsumu got. He couldn't believe what he was reading. Omi? Atsumu was finished with what he was doing and he was now approaching Kiyumi, who was standing on the doorway. Are you okay? He reached to grab Kiyumi's shoulder to turn him to face him, but all he saw was an angry SakuAtsu. You? Huh? Omi? What happened? Why didn't you tell me about this? Tell you? Tell you of what? This? SakuAtsu showed Atsumu the letter. You never told me you had someone else in the past? I just need to find out using this stupid letter? Wait, no Omi, it's not like that. Yes it is like that. Well, congratulations Mia Atsumu. He's back as you can see, and I'm giving you back to him too. Be happy then. Omi, don't call me that. Kiyumi was so angry and jealous he immediately got his things and went away. Atsumu on the other hand was shocked. He looked at the letter Kiyumi gave him and he read it carefully. He did not expect this. He did not expect his only ex to return after disappearing without a trace. After all this time? Why now? He also pulled his hair in frustration when thinking about what happened between him and SakuAtsu. He didn't even give me a chance to explain. Ugh. He was just so confused at the moment. But deep inside he knew what he had to do first. Fast forward. A few days have passed and it was now the day that was indicated on the letter Atsumu's ex sent him. He kindly agreed to meet with him. However, unlike what he expected, Atsumu was not there to reconcile their relationship but to shed light to everything. Hey, it's been a long time, hasn't it? I missed you. The ex approached Atsumu to give him a hug, but the latter signaled not to. I'm sorry, but I just came here to tell you something. What? I already love someone else. I know I should have told you a long time ago, but I couldn't reach you. I'm sorry this has come in a bit of a shock, but it's the truth. I came here not to reconcile with you but to tell you that. The ex was speechless about what he heard from Atsumu. I'm sorry. I thank you for those years. But please don't bother me again. Don't bother us again. I can't afford to lose what I have now just because of a ghost from the past. And before his ex could answer, Atsumu just went on to walk away from him. Now all he needed to do was to think of a plan to let Kiyumi know about his feelings. He wanted Kiyumi back. But then when he arrived at Kiyumi's place, the latter was not there. The housemaids told him that Kiyumi went away but they don't know where. So Atsumu just frustratingly went home. I wasn't too late, am I? Meanwhile, Kiyumi was just at their family's rest house in the province. He did not know what to do, but he really was guilty of getting angry at Atsumo like that. He also wanted to reconcile with him. He can't afford to lose his Atsumo too, so he decided to write a letter to him. Fast forward. It was then another random day and Atsumo was just sulking at their home when Osamu came in with a letter in his hand. Letter for you. I don't want it. Even if it states that it's from SakuAtsu? Atsumo immediately jumped out of bed and grabbed the letter on Osamu's hand. Osamu just shook his head and went outside while Atsumo's hands were shaking as he was opening the letter. My loved Sumu. Guess who? Your Omi at your service. Is me writing this letter for you somewhat of a surprise? It's been quite a while that we haven't talked since that day, but don't worry, this letter doesn't have anything bad written in it. I just really took the time to write this so that you'll know what I'm really feeling. Atsumo's nervousness died down a bit, but he was still shaking. Love, did you know? Ever since I met you and I mistaken you as Osamu, I already admired you. You were really cute and funny at the same time. And that admiration didn't stop there. When we went on with those lunches and bondings, my feelings for you got deeper and deeper. I was falling harder and harder every day. Now I've reached to a point that I really already love you so much that I can't afford to lose you. Atsumo was teary-eyed. And Sumu, my love. I'm writing this letter because I feel really guilty about shouting at you that day. I totally messed up that I did not let you explain, and all I thought about was myself and my jealousy. I know I hurt you when I went away, but I'm writing to you to let you know that I still really love you and I regret what I did. My feelings for you did not change a bit. You will be the only love of my life, and that won't ever change even if we have countless arguments. Please keep that fact planted in your heart and mind. But yes, this is where this letter ends, but my love for you on the other hand is endless. We are fated and time will come and you'll be called SakuAtsu, and I can't wait for that day. If you can't wait also, meet me at the place, on, date, at, time. I'll be waiting for you. Love, your Omi. After reading the whole letter, Atsumo hurriedly wiped his face and got ready. When he saw that the date indicated was the same day he read the letter, he went immediately as fast as he can to the indicated place, and when he arrived, his tears started to fall. He saw SakuAtsu standing there in the middle of heart-shaped petals holding a bouquet while waiting for him. Omi? He ran to give SakuAtsu a hug. Atsu. Kiyomi returned the hug and he gave Atsumo a kiss on the forehead and on the lips. I'm sorry for acting like a jerk. I missed you so much. I love you. Don't ever doubt me again. I love you too, Omi. End.